That annoying tingling in your fingers gets a bad reputation. It's just getting older, they say. The cold feet, the numbness, the lack of energy, it's just a part of life. But what if I told you that certain vegetables, when chosen wisely, could actually help restore warm, healthy blood flow to every part of your body after 60? That's right. The secret to fighting that creeping numbness might just be sitting in your vegetable crisper, quietly waiting to surprise you. In this video, I'm going to share 3 specific vegetables that are rich in the compounds, vitamins, and minerals your aging circulatory system desperately needs. These aren't your average side dishes. They're powerful, natural blood flow boosters that doctors and researchers are quietly recommending more and more for seniors over 60. Stick with me to the end, and I'll show you exactly how to prepare them for maximum effect and minimum risk. I'm Dr. Eliot Warner, and after nearly 25 years of helping older adults recover their vitality and energy, I've learned something surprising. The right kind of vegetable isn't just healthy. It can be one of the most effective foods for restoring circulation after 60. Poor circulation, the silent process that causes numbness, tingling, and fatigue in millions, isn't inevitable. Today, I'll show you how 3 delicious everyday vegetables can help you feel warm, energized, and steady far longer than you might think. So, grab a pen and paper because you're definitely going to want to write this down. Let me start with beetroot. And I know what you might be thinking. Beets might remind you of those vinegary salads from childhood, but this humble root vegetable is actually one of the most powerful circulation-boosting foods available. Here's what makes beetroot so special. When you eat it, your body converts a compound in beets called nitrate into something called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as the master key that unlocks your blood vessels. It sends a signal to the smooth muscles in your artery walls, telling them to relax and widen. This allows blood to flow more freely, carrying oxygen and nutrients to the furthest reaches of your body, your fingertips, your toes, and even your brain. For older adults, this is a game changer. As we get older, our body's natural ability to produce nitric oxide drops by as much as 50%. This is a primary reason why our circulation suffers. Just 1 cup of beetroot juice has been shown in clinical studies to significantly increase nitric oxide levels and improve blood vessel function within hours. But it's not just about widening the pipes. Improved blood flow to the brain has been linked to better cognitive function and faster thinking. What I love about beetroot for my older patients is how easy it is to incorporate. Many people tell me they feel too tired to cook complex meals. You can buy pre-cooked beets, roast them with a little olive oil until they're sweet and tender, or even shred them raw into a salad. For a huge boost, you can blend them into a smoothie with berries. The sweetness of the fruit completely balances the earthy flavor. The research on beetroot is really impressive. Studies involving elderly participants with circulation issues showed that those who included beetroot in their daily routine experienced significant improvements in walking endurance and lower blood pressure. The nitric oxide boost was particularly effective at delivering more oxygen to their muscles, which helped fight fatigue. Now, let me give you some practical ways to use beetroot. For a morning boost, try adding half a cooked beet to a fruit smoothie. The vibrant color is beautiful and you get all the benefits without an overpowering taste. For lunch, you can slice cooked beets onto a sandwich or salad. At dinner, roasted beets make a wonderful, sweet side dish for chicken or fish. Some of my patients even make a simple beet dip by blending cooked beets with a little yogurt and garlic. For the best results, aim for about half a beet per day. That small amount is enough to start making a real difference in your body's nitric oxide production. The second powerhouse, garlic, the artery-clearing wonder. Now, let's talk about our second circulation champion. And this one has been used for thousands of years. It's garlic. You might think of garlic as just a flavor enhancer. But this pungent bulb is actually one of the most potent natural tools for improving the health of your 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Here's what's remarkable about garlic. It contains a powerful compound called allicin. Allicin is only released when garlic is crushed or chopped. This compound has been shown to help prevent the formation of arterial plaque and may even help reduce existing plaque. It's almost like it acts as a gentle, natural pipe cleaner for your arteries, making them smoother and more flexible. This is really important for older adults because as we age, our arteries tend to become stiffer and narrower. Many of my patients are concerned about their heart health and cholesterol levels. Garlic helps on both fronts. It not only improves blood flow but has also been shown to have a modest effect on lowering both blood pressure and LDL, or bad, cholesterol. But here's where garlic gets really interesting for circulation. It helps to stop tiny blood platelets from clumping together too much. Overly sticky blood can lead to clots and sluggish flow. Garlic makes the blood slightly less sticky, allowing it to move more freely through your vessels. In fact, research has shown that regular garlic consumption can improve blood flow to the legs, a common problem area for seniors. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. The smell. But here's the thing about garlic. To get the maximum benefit, you need to activate the allicin. The best way to do this is to crush or finely chop a clove of garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before you cook with it or eat it. This waiting period allows the enzymes to create the maximum amount of allicin. If you cook it whole, you lose most of the benefit. Let me give you some easy ways to use garlic in your daily routine. For a powerful start, you can swallow a small, finely minced clove of garlic with a glass of water in the morning. At lunch, mix fresh, crushed garlic into your salad dressing. The oil and vinegar will mellow the flavor. For dinner, add it to your sauces, stir-fries, and roasted vegetables in the last few minutes of cooking to preserve its compounds. You only need 1 or 2 cloves a day to make a difference. The key is that crushing and waiting step. It's a tiny change that makes the garlic far more powerful. Our third secret weapon, spinach, the fast-acting flow booster. Our third circulation-boosting vegetable is spinach. And this one has a very special secret that makes it a perfect partner to beetroot. Like beets, spinach is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. This gives your body another powerful pathway to create that all-important nitric oxide. Let me explain why this matters so much. While beets are fantastic, relying on just one source isn't the best strategy. By eating both beets and spinach, you're providing your body with a steady, diverse supply of the raw materials it needs to keep your blood vessels relaxed and open all day long. Think of it like building a house with 2 different types of strong wood instead of just one. A 1-cup serving of raw spinach contains a huge amount of nitrates, but with very few calories. It's also incredibly rich in vitamin K, which is essential for maintaining the health and integrity of your artery walls. Think of vitamin K as the nutrient that keeps the pipes themselves from becoming brittle and damaged. What makes spinach especially valuable for older adults is its incredible versatility. Many of my patients find it easier to eat than other greens. It's naturally mild-flavored, and it wilts down to almost nothing when cooked, making it easy to add a large nutritional punch to any meal without feeling overly full. The research on nitrate-rich leafy greens like spinach is particularly impressive. In one study, participants who ate a cup of leafy greens daily saw a significant drop in their blood pressure and a measurable improvement in their blood vessel function. The effect was so notable that researchers compared it to the effects of blood pressure medication. For older adults, this dual benefit of better circulation and better blood pressure control is incredibly valuable. Spinach is amazingly easy to use in the kitchen. For breakfast, try blending a large handful of raw spinach into your morning smoothie. I promise you won't even taste it, but you'll get all the circulatory benefits. For lunch, use fresh spinach as the base for your salads instead of less nutritious lettuce. At dinner, you can wilt spinach into soups, stews, casseroles, or pasta sauces. It's one of the easiest ways to boost the nutritional value of almost any savory dish. When you're buying spinach, choose fresh-looking, vibrant green leaves. For maximum benefit, it's best to eat a combination of both raw and lightly cooked spinach, as some nutrients are more available when raw, and others are enhanced by light cooking. Aim for at least one large handful or one packed cup every day. Now that you know which vegetables to eat, let's talk about combining them with another simple action. Because this combination creates what scientists call a synergistic effect. The results become far greater than what you'd get from the vegetables or the action by themselves. The action is simple, gentle movement. Now, before you start thinking about intense workouts, let me put your mind at ease. Gentle movement for older adults can be as simple as a 10-minute walk, marching in place while watching TV, or doing ankle circles while sitting in a chair. Here's what the research tells us about this powerful combination. When you do gentle exercises and you've eaten one of our circulation-boosting vegetables, your body responds much more strongly. The movement acts like a pump, pushing the nitric oxide-rich blood into the smallest blood vessels in your hands and feet. It's like the vegetables open the floodgates, and the movement directs the flow exactly where it needs to go. The beautiful thing about this approach is its simplicity. Even everyday activities count. Gardening, carrying groceries, or walking up a flight of stairs all provide the kind of gentle muscle contraction that works perfectly with your improved blood flow. The key is to stay active and then fuel your body with the right nutrients. While these vegetables can be powerful tools, there are some important things we need to discuss, especially if you have certain health conditions. Let's start with blood sugar, a concern for many when eating beets. While beets do contain natural sugars, their high fiber content helps to slow down sugar absorption. As long as you stick to the recommended portion size of about half a beet, it's generally not a problem for most people. If you have diabetes, just monitor your levels as you would with any food. If you take blood-thinning medications like warfarin, you need to be mindful of vitamin K, which is very high in spinach. Vitamin K helps your blood to clot, which can interfere with these medications. The solution isn't to avoid spinach, but to be consistent. Eat roughly the same amount of leafy greens each day so your doctor can adjust your medication dose accordingly. And always let your doctor know you're making these healthy additions to your diet. For garlic, its mild blood-thinning properties can enhance the effect of these medications, so again, talk to your doctor. For anyone with a history of kidney stones, it's worth knowing that spinach is high in oxalates, which can contribute to stone formation in susceptible people. Lightly steaming or cooking spinach can help reduce the oxalate content. Now, let's put all this information together into a practical plan. Start by making a trip to your grocery store and buying all 3 vegetables. Get fresh beetroot, a few heads of garlic, and a bag of spinach. Plan your meals for tomorrow. For breakfast, blend a cup of spinach into a smoothie. For lunch, have a salad with shredded raw beets and a dressing made with fresh, crushed garlic. For dinner, add wilted spinach and garlic to whatever else you're having. The goal is to get 1 serving of each, every day. And third, plan to move. After one of your meals, go for a 10-minute walk. Feel how your body responds. Mark your calendar for 30 days from today. That's when you should take a moment to assess how you feel. Are your hands and feet a little warmer? Is that tingling sensation less frequent? Many people are genuinely amazed at the difference they feel in just 1 month. Remember, poor circulation is not an inevitable part of getting older. With these 3 vegetables as part of your daily diet, combined with the strategies I've shared with you today, you can maintain and even rebuild healthy blood flow. The science is clear, the approach is simple, and the potential for you to feel better is real. But knowledge without action is useless. The question now is whether you'll take that first step. Will you go buy some beets and add them to your lunch tomorrow? Will you crush that clove of garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes? I believe you will, because I believe everyone deserves to age with warmth, vitality, and energy. Your body is ready and waiting for the nutrients it needs to open up your blood vessels and restore healthy flow. With beetroot, garlic, and spinach on your side, you have everything you need to succeed. It's never too late to start. And now you know exactly how to do it. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Here's to your health, your warmth, and many more years of vitality ahead. Now, go eat some vegetables. Your future self will thank you for it.